Possible entry on OCGN. I was just thinking maybe around 211. Pullback here. Possible entry on the pullback. Right now it's 954. 854, sorry about that. Nope, there it goes. My problem with OCGN is I'm constantly taking profits too quickly on the winners. And that's pretty much it. I'm taking two profits too quickly on the winners. And then all my losers were just kind of like shakeouts near breakout areas. That's a little stressful. Anyway, guys, good morning. Welcome back to the stream. It's 8:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still got 35 minutes here before the market opens. I just wanted to start the stream a little bit earlier because I was kind of focused on trading, and I just wanted to kind of start the stream instead of, fumbling when I had a little bit of time. So just click some buttons and welcome, guys. So right now we're watching OCGN. I did a few trades on this one. I missed a lot of opportunity on OCGN. So it's not my best trading by any means on this ticker, which is a little bit upsetting. I missed all the big runs. All my trades on this were like tiny base hits, like 2%. I didn't get one big run on this one. Pre-market, I'm actually down on LIZI. I was down like almost $300 on LIZI. I made back a little bit of money on that last pop to the upside. And OCGN, I'm up 500. So all in all, I'm up $387 pre-market. It's okay. It sounds good, but for how hot the market was, for how hot OCGN was, I feel like it's not okay. So I hope I don't have any FOMO or anything going on, but I definitely know, today was one of those pre-market days. You could have done really, really well. OCGN was an absolute gem to be trading. I was somehow focused on a different ticker, LIZI, gave back profits on that one while I should have been focused on OCGN. And I think that was messing up a lot of my trading. So I left a ridiculous amount of money on the table this morning, but it is what it is. Right now, OCGN on the 5-minute, we're having a nice breakout. So keep an eye on it, guys. We have a nice flag pattern here that broke out. Could be seeing a little bit of a pullback now. Right now at 212, watching this one, watching. Let's see if we get a fill here at 211. I'm actually going to go long at 212. This is still a hot ticker. Trading my second screen. Now I could have been a little bit more patient at 211, giving back some profits. We have bigger resistance at this former shoulder here at 218. That's the point we have to break through. That's the question. One more size there at 210, full size. A lot of sell pressure here on this one. Closing out this one for a small loss. Watching. Could be attempt though to move higher. I unfortunately closed at 206. So yeah, again, gave back profits on that one. Gave back about $240. That's how my whole pre-market's been. That's my whole pre-market so far. Down 300, up 0, up 200, down 0. It's been the most hectic pre-market ever. So it's a little bit. I think maybe a reason for that is because I'm trading with bigger size. It's hard to say. It's holding this area pretty well. Back at 208. long there at 208 again. Ticker's having a tough time. I just closed out that position. That was break even, I think. So break even trade, that last one. Let me actually go back to filled orders. I like to see what's going on here. Right now my screen's a little cluttered. Yeah, Rick, I feel you, man. You know, yesterday I was a little bit more on the flow. Monday I felt like I was too. Today was a little bit of a stressful morning. I didn't get any work in this morning. I was running around getting a rental car. We're going to be leaving to my girlfriend's grandparents this afternoon. So it's just been a lot of packing, kind of somehow always a step behind. I think I'm going to be done trading OCGN pre-market right now. I'm thinking about it. You can kind of see there's more sellers in here than I would like. We had a failed continuation on that after the 5-minute breakout. Something doesn't feel right anymore. It feels like there's a lot of sellers going on. Was the rental car a Tesla? No, it's actually a Ford Fiesta. I feel like an American Idol commercial. But it's nice. I was actually quite surprised. It's a really nice car. It's stick too, and it's a very good feeling stick. You know, sometimes you get one of these flimsy sticks. So I'm really happy with this car. Surprisingly, I was a little nervous at first, but pretty happy. Yeah, okay, so there's the sell volume picking up. So we were right to be cautious. Something felt wrong with this ticker. I mean, obviously, guys, this ticker is way overextended. There's no surprise that, you know, it's going to be pulling back. We just had such a nice 5-minute setup here, bull flag, that I was like, okay, well, this looks like a really good pullback. That's why I was buying this pullback. Closed for a loss. Then we were getting some momentum back to the upside. Try to trade this one small trade here. That one didn't end up working, so boom, actually that one was a break even, just kind of got out where I got in, and then, yeah, managing the position. That was one flimsy stick. It was. Or it wasn't. It was not a flimsy stick. It was a very, very firm stick, if you guys know what I mean. All right, again, we're getting off topic. It doesn't take very long in this group to get off topic. VVPR, big old rocket. Now that's a firm looking candle. I like it all the way up here to 11. Nice move. What's the catalyst here? It came out at 9. $250 million distribution agreement for Tempo Light EVs. That sounds pretty legit. This is 130 million market cap company, so that's a decent catalyst right there. People calling out YMTX. Looks like ticker IPO'd. No, never mind. Merger. Yeah, well, merger and reverse split. I don't know. Nothing really interesting. UAVS. UAVS is constantly popping up on our watch list. I really don't like the price action on this ticker. I find it a little bit more tricky to trade. I was saying that yesterday already, so nothing too surprising. FRSX. Did you guys like the custom thumbnail I made for the live stream? Does that make sense? Should I keep making custom thumbnails after the live stream? I think we could have some fun with that. I don't know if it's maybe easier to find past live streams that were a little bit more exciting or something that you really liked, so maybe I'll keep doing that. FRSX is an Israel company. It's gapping up around 30%, 181 million market cap with a 32 roughly million float. I'm not sure why it's popping though. If you guys know, okay, Pablo, sounds good. Let me just check. If you guys know why FRSX is popping, feel free to share it in the community or just in the chat room. I don't see why this one is up. John says FREX's Apple car is going to use sensor technology. Long FRS, no, long OCGN, VWAP. A lot of sell pressure here. I don't that one. Took like a 40-buck loss again. Yeah, small loss, but you know, I felt like there was a good opportunity on that one. I'm constantly making sure I'm out of my trades right now. I don't know. I have like a lack of trust maybe with TD right now. I don't know what it is, but I've been randomly in trades more times than I'd like, and then I'm a little skeptical of if I'm still in a trade. So I like to see that. I like to see the confirmation right here on filled orders sometimes. A lot of sell momentum on this ticker. That was a big break of VWAP, guys. We've been kind of not expecting, but like I said, I don't know, what was that, 5-10 minutes ago? OCGN has a lot of sellers in the order book, so this one's really, really dumping right now. I thought it was finding support. The momentum was shifting a little bit, so I went long at 1.9, then I sold at 1.89 as momentum looked like it wasn't going to hold. Nice, Rowan. Yeah, so I was up 300 pre-market. Now we're back down to 7.7. It's been a volatile morning for me personally. So Just got to remember, you know, I'm maybe not on my best game. I always think, you know, any day could be a good day if you just acknowledge where you're, you know, making mistakes. So as long as I think I remain calm and collected and just wait for the good opportunities, you know, we could have a really good day today. But, you know, if we don't see any good opportunities and I don't see something I really like based on my strategy, then, you know, also just wrapping it up and not trading is also always a good option. Nice Wolf's Shadow. That's a huge sell-off on OCGN. This thing is just constantly dipping. FRSX is pulling back up. CK was being called out. Drive-through communication systems, certified CKE restaurants. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load. It's really dangerous to be holding a ticker like OCGN once it starts its dip. You can see this thing just constantly chipping away at anyone holding it long. Look at that, just constantly making new lows. That's very painful if anyone's long. Nice pop there on FRSX again. Four is a critical spot for this ticker. So the fact that we're above 4 and using 4 as support is a very bullish sign. So OCGN just dipped again below 176, new red candle. I like that. I like that quite a bit. We have some resistance. I would probably argue around 5. So just keep that in mind. But overall, FRSX does have some good upside potential. I'm a little bit confused why this one's up. No specific catalyst today. Israel Auto Parts 32 million float is pretty nice though. So we'll see. OCGN just had its first kind of doji candle after a big sell-off. So this could be a good little dip buy entry at 180 again, and then look for a quick move to the 9 EMA, and I don't know, see what you can get out of that. So today and tomorrow, I'll probably wrap up a little bit quicker. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how it goes. Today, for sure, I need to wrap up a little bit sooner. And then tomorrow's a half day in the markets, but I don't know. We might do a normal trading day in terms of, you know, wrapping up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we'll see, depending on what kind of timetables I have. But today, we got to get driving as soon as possible. I got a few more things to pack. So after, I don't know, we'll see. It depends how hot the market is. If we're not really seeing any opportunity and we have to wait, you know, for another 20, 30 minutes, I might go ahead and wrap it up after the market opens. So we'll kind of play it by ear and go from there. Just a little heads up. People wondering about OCGN. Rick's asking, can this ticker ever come back to where it was in 2014? You know, technically anything's possible, but I would argue no. Very simply for the fact that there's dilution on OCGN, so it would be pretty much impossible. It was never at $778, by the way, if you guys are wondering. This is just a bunch of dilution reverse splits, although it doesn't show any reverse splits, which I find kind of surprising, but there clearly has to be one based on this low of 17, I would imagine. But yeah, you can see the volume always gets diluted, so there's a lot of dilution in this company, so there's new shares being sold into the market, which makes your shares less valuable. So I don't see this one ever coming back. Let's actually go back here to the daily chart. This is a big rip for this ticker. Today is a huge move. The fact that it's over $2, had a high of 230. We have more big resistance around 2.5. It's doing quite well today, OCGN. So we'll see if it could do a little bit of continuation. These are some strong pullbacks on this ticker, but technically it's still in the game for sure. One sec. All right, today it won't get super dark in here. I turned on a light. I was like, this is way too dark. Let's go through some of the catalysts on this ticker. Co-develop an activated vaccine candidate to prevent coronavirus infections in the U.S. Builds upon promising safety and immunogenicity data in the phase 1-2 trials. In India, promising safety. The vaccine is currently part of a phase 3 clinical trial with 26,000 volunteers. Oh wow, that's pretty big. This would be actually kind of interesting to read about a little bit further. So they're collaborating with an Indian biotech to bring this new vaccine potentially to the US. Not totally sure of their role in this. Another 18 minutes before 12 minutes before the market opens. Prior to the resumption of the annual meeting, OCGN intends to amend its definitive proxy statement to restate item 2. Decreasing the aggregate number of shares from 500 million So they want to even do a normal split. All right. Let's throw out some news, and then we could also look at JAGX. I see that one being called out. This is gonna make a lot of people very upset with the pardons, huh? RV treatment fight, the nightmare, lab fee, Jesus. The U.S. fees are always insane. Medical fees are just mind blowing. So it looks like Trump rallying against the newly passed bill is a big one. 2 million doses of vaccine. It's like France reopened its ports to Britain after the Britain variant of the coronavirus really put Europe to standstill for a little bit. All right, we got OCGN popping back up. Big energy. Here's Apple's car. Definitely want to look into this one a little bit more. We'll go ahead. Nice little breakout there with OCGN. JAGX being called out, Jaguar Health. Looks like OCGN a few days ago. Don't know much about this ticker. Signed agreement with a secured lender involving $6 million in sale royalty interest. Could be good. I probably won't be looking at JAGX unless it pops up on our scanners. At the moment, we still have a few more interesting tickers, but at the for if you guys are into sympathy plays like OCGN or sympathy plays based on OCGN, JAGX could be a really good one to look at. Sub-dollar biotech that looks like it has secured some funding, so this could be a big runner. Again, not my really favorite way to trade, but JAGX definitely is probably worth looking into just a little bit. My eyes are pretty much going to be focused on OCGN. I think this one, is back in action here. This could be a really, really nice open. So again, I want to be focused on OCGN. It's going to be a nice pop to the upside. FRSX, nice little break there at 4.2, continuing its little rally here. Another 5 minutes till the market opens. My issue with FRSX is that it doesn't have a catalyst, but it's been on a multi-day run here. Foresight. They don't speak about it in this article. Be interesting if Apple made its own car. Oh, the SEC sued cryptocurrency company Ripple and 2 of its executives for allegedly violating investors and protection laws. Yikes, yikes, yikes. FRSX, little sell dip there. Same with OCGN. Aaron says FRSX catalyst that Apple is getting into the car business and might choose this company as a third-party vendor. From Aaron. Sounds very promising. They have on the official website, automated review. Gotcha. All right, guys, got another 2.5 minutes here before the market opens. Again, my eyes are mainly focused on OCGN. We had some really nice pre-market activity on this ticker, and actually it is kind of overtraded, but at the same time, I would probably be arguing that it pulled back nicely pre-market and now is kind of giving us an opportunity for maybe a nice break over 2.5. So that's really what I'm looking for. Other than that, this ticker does fit our criteria pretty well. It does have a bigger float, but it's trading like it doesn't. So keep that in mind. Ultimately, it was a very cheap stock at one point. Has that news catalyst with the coronavirus, strong spike history. And always micro plus macro news is always extra nice. A good daily chart to run. Fast rate of change between $2 and $7, surprisingly. Actually, let's go to OCGN. So the big thought I was having was like, are we going to break 1.3? Then we broke 1.3, and then all of a sudden, we run all the way up here to 2.30 and around 2.5. I marked as big resistance. If we can break this area, I mean, who knows how far it's going to go? I want to be focused probably on the price action more than anything. $3 is a kind of an interesting zone because we had one last attempt to break past 3. So keep an eye out for $3 roughly if we do break 2 again. Overall, the SPY up just a tad bit here. Yesterday, it looks like could have been a bit of a fake out there on the SPY. So the next few days could be a little bit rough here. Let's throw that disclaimer up. Thanks for reminding me. Got another minute here before the market opens. So make sure you have all your orders set up right. Good till cancel, move to day from extended hours. I got 2,000 to 4,000 shares ready to go on OCGN. And then just watching these other tickers with you guys. FRSX pulling back a little bit. That was actually quite a big pullback on FRSX. All right, guys, 16 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, we looked at Intel for a little bit yesterday, FN. Could be getting some nice support bounce. OCGN, let's see what happens here. So far, I'm just not going to touch anything, kind of seeing what's going on. VWAP, possible big support here. About an 8% sell-off. Wouldn't be surprised if it went a little bit lower. $20 more seconds in this minute. I'd be really surprised if it shot right above 2 right away. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, this ticker is so volatile right now. I'm just going to kind of decide just to kind of give this one a little bit of time. That was a big red open on OCGN. Clearly the lead gapper right now. Right now it's about 9% down from the open. I wonder if it's going to hold this area. 187. Looks like it's going to chip away though. Oh, a little bit of a double triple bottom here, 186. Boom, cracked it. Still a lot of selling pressure on this ticker. Might see a nice move back to the 9 EMA. That would be about a 6% pop. Our low was around 185. FRSX worth watching here. Big move to the upside, big volume, 20% pop. Want to be watching this ticker as well. Nice open on that. FRSX was halted here. OCGN going for a red to green. Try to get an entry there at the break of 2, but we didn't get it. FRSX going to open up at 37, 30, pretty much 38. So we got time on that one. Boom! Big move there on OCGN. 16% rip. Really nice. Still moving. Strong ticker. Could get halted here any second. OCGN probably getting halted any moment. Putting a low limit order in just in case. Going back to FRSX. Nice move there on OCGN. Congrats anyone nailing this one. OCGN has that big 2-4 zone that we want to break through. Pre-market high at 233. It's trying to break that pre-market high right now. Boom! There it goes. Really nice move. 241. Good stuff there. Big buyers. Look at those buyers. This is OCGN. Looks like it's about to be halted right now. Nice. OCGN and FRSX are two lead gappers right now. Totally halted. Congrats to anyone that nailed it. I wanted to be a little bit more cautious out of the gates since I was having a very choppy pre-market, so I didn't go aggressive on either one of these tickers. I missed FRSX, but OCGN, I was waiting for a little bit of crack of 1.8. We didn't get that crack. Would have been probably an indicator to go aggressive. Nice red to green move. Congrats to anyone that got that. Sweet. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, while we have a little bit of time. If you're totally new, consider subscribing. We'd love to see you again. And in the meantime, if you want to learn more about everything we do here and you want to join the community, don't forget to join the Discord, tradejournal.co/connect, that first link in the video description below, and then hit this Discord. Join the Discord. We'll be in there off trading hours. All right, let's get back here. FRSX is going to be the first one to open at 38. We got another 2 minutes before that one opens up. I really think JEGX, guys, could be a total sympathy play on OCGN, so probably worth watching. Oh, and TX2. I'm not usually the biggest fan of these sub-dollars, but right now the sub-dollars are the one that are popping. I think a lot of people are looking for similar moves like OCGN, regardless of what's going on. So these are tickers that are clearly flying right now. So just keep them on the radar. UAVS, big sell-off here, and failed red to green move. Got another minute on FRSX. Taking profits is always a smart idea, FN. Yeah, Dan, I wouldn't totally be surprised. It's not my favorite trading style, but right now it seems like blindly getting aggressive on these tickers is the way to go. For me, I'm just gonna kind of keep watching, see if I can find a setup that I feel comfortable with, and then go from there. Don't want to get unnecessary FOMO because the best thing is, or the worst case scenario, even if you don't trade, you still are learning, and the more you can apply it to next time. All right, here we go. FRSX going to open up really shortly. This is a multi-day runner here with pretty decent volume today. Let's see where FRSX opens. Quick pullback here. Finding support. Breaking higher again. 6% move on that. To me, this is a bit of a blow off top. That's why I'm a little bit nervous trading FRSX. We do have upside to at least probably 6 before we see bigger resistance. Ooh, nice little crack there. Yeah, it's struggling. I usually don't trade Halts, so I'm just kind of watching this ticker. Found support in the 50s. Nice little 3% move there, but I feel like the risk might not be justified. This could easily halt again, so I'm not trading it. OCGN is going to open up pretty much in 30, 40 seconds. This could be very quickly another halt. Pulling up OCGN right now. FRSX up 40% on the day, so let's keep an eye on that on the watch list. Looks like it's finding a little bit of a base here. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it had to move back above 4.7. OCGN, here we go. Wow, nice breakout there. Look at that continuation. First big move was about a 17% move with about a 22% pullback. Holding this area pretty well. 2.4. Let's see if we can get a possible entry around 2.3. Holding this area though very well. Chipping away at 2.4. Long at 2.32. Small size, half size on this one. Very small size because it's a bit riskier. We're actually out on this ticker. I think I took a bit of a loss there on that one. Total fumble. Ha! That was ridiculous. I used small size, then I entered again on accident at 21, then I sold at 26. So I usually don't trade halts, but I was like, you know what, with small size, I feel like this is a good pullback, so I went ahead and entered. So I'm not even really sure if we pretty much break even on that last trade is what it is. FRSX, trying to do a little bit of a pop here. Woo, what a hectic little open here. So just watching. OCGN could be setting up another move. I like this bottom it's forming here, but it's also extremely overextended, which makes me a little bit nervous with OCGN. I got a nice 9 EMA pullback, but then it dipped again. It's hard to manage your risk on a ticker that's moving 10% in both directions. Usually I don't trade these tickers at all, but you know, with small size, I'm always willing to take a stab, see if we can manage it, and then you kind of learn like it's extremely hard to manage those positions. So yeah. Oh, sweet. Sweet DC. That's always nice when that happens. Honestly, OCGN is kind of holding this area well. Markets are pretty much, you know, a little bit up, a little bit down, depending on which index you're looking at. So it's good conditions for trading right now. But overall, this is just extreme chop where you can kind of get lucky in either direction or unlucky, I guess you could say. So just kind of watching it for me. FCEL had a nice little open there, selling off now. FRSX trying so hard to break back higher. I'd be nervous for this one to flush, so I'm not trading this ticker. CLNE, we weren't looking at this one, but it's falling off a cliff. JAGX, not looking too hot at the moment, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe 0.6 or so could be big support on it. FRSX still selling off. ONTX could be another one of those sub-dollar biotechs that just makes big moves because OCGN sympathy play. What a hectic day today. Whew. Today was one of those days where it's like, if you could clean up pre-market, which I tried my hardest to do, but I was doing really sloppy trading this pre-market. Then I probably would have walked away at one point. So yeah, pre-market, we were just constantly taking base hits, and then I was getting shaken out on breakouts. So I was sloppy Sally pre-market. I was overly focused on LIZI at first, which I think put me on a wrong track. Well, Paul, it's been pretty hot so far this week. Monday was a little bit slower, but other than that, we've been getting some really nice moves. Holidays are kind of a mixed bag. Like, it's tough. Exactly, John. Swing trades, we're down a little bit today, down $450. Overall, we're still up 2,000 on our swing trade portfolio. We were up yesterday about 3,000 on this portfolio, which is absolutely crazy. EV SPACs right now, they've been really going strong. So now some of them are pulling back. I plan to hold all of these a little bit longer. So a little bit of volatility in this account is totally expected. Nice, Mark. Yeah, that must have been pretty hectic session there. Nice, Pablo. That's what I like to hear, man. Congrats. Today, if I ended it right now, it would be a pretty straightforward scratch day, which is totally fine. We had a really nice Monday, pretty good Tuesday. So, if we ended the day right now, I'd also be pretty happy. Plus, like I said, pre-market, I want to wrap up today a little bit sooner because I got to drive about 4 or 5 hours in like 1.5 hours, and I still got to pack, so it's going to be a little bit tight over here. Do I give signals? Every morning we're talking about signals from 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the live stream chat room, so definitely join us. And the Discord, we got a lot of people posting some of the stocks that they like with ideally a lot of research. Some of you guys don't post enough research. We are going to my girlfriend's family for Christmas. I'm not really sure what that means, King Bean. Let's see here if we can find some more trades. FCEL still selling off. Actually, FCEL was at a pretty good possible double bottom coming up here at 1150. This could be not a bad ticker to be looking for a bit of a dip. The sell-off has been quite aggressive, though. FRSX still selling off super much. Could have a nice little bounce here at one point, but I wouldn't want to get stuck in a move where all of a sudden I'm down 5-10%. Just doesn't really seem worth it for me. Thanks, Esmo. Oh yeah, Pablo, I think TTCF is going to be a pure momentum play for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Dot, if you're asking what to buy, probably the best thing to do is just not buy anything at first. Just, wait a week or two, see if you can start understanding all the moving parts, and then start, think about first how you want to start allocating your account. See how you can divide up your account to manage your risk properly. Yeah, FRSX is halted. Is that what's going on? I do feel like we have a lot of new people in here today. So welcome everyone that's new. If I see there's a lot of questions here, and it's really hard to answer the questions, especially during trading hours. Usually around 10:30 to 11, we'll do Q&As and swing trades. Obviously right now or today and tomorrow, they're going to be hard to do because we're going to be on a pretty tight schedule. But if you guys want to get fully caught up to speed, guys, go to that first link in the video description below, tradejournal.co/connect. Click on this foundation video series. You'll learn everything you need to know for these streams to get caught up to speed. It's totally free. I'm not selling anything here. If you want to learn more, go to the Discord channel. We're always talking in there as well. Usually between 9:30 and like 10:30, we don't do a lot of Q&A because we're very focused on the tickers. Today, I'm pretty relaxed because I'm not super stoked on trading. That's why I'm looking at the chat room a little bit more. It's just, I want you guys to know that I don't want there to be a lot of confusion here. So, right now it seems like a good opportunity. FRSX is halted. So, why not talk a little bit more about these things? But I just want to keep you guys posted. Don't forget, if you are learning something here, I do appreciate any support by just dropping a like. That's the easiest way to support the channel. And yeah, prosty prost. Let's keep looking here. And OCGN, I think with OCGN, the thing that bothers me about this ticker is, I would feel like you're buying into a possible flush here. And to me, that's about a 10% downside. So yeah, this might have some sort of breakout here, maybe retest 2.4, but even at best, that's like not even a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So I just don't see any good trading here at all. Volume's pretty shady, falling off a cliff lightly. I don't know. I would maybe consider buying a double bottom, but a break of VWAP could be a big sell-off as well. So I don't know. OCGN right now, it's just choppy. It's a bit of a roller coaster. It's a bit of a wishing well. You just don't really know what's going to happen. Boom, there's the flush. So it just is not a ticker I'd want to be really trading right now. FRSX, I don't like trading stocks that are halting on the way down. So if you guys are wondering, Alex, why aren't you trading right now? Well, we've been doing a bunch of trading. Most of it was pre-market. Unfortunately, TD Ameritrade's not showing the trades right now, but just a little bit ago, you saw a bunch of trades right here. So that was really the most hot trading session of the day. Right now, it's just not tickers that I like to see. I also know that today I just wasn't trading very well. I don't know. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I had a lot of stuff I had to do pre-market. So I was down like $300. Then I was break even. Then I was back down. Then I was up. I was up $300. And now we're pretty much back at break even, $40. Yesterday we made 500. The day before we made 500. But today I think honestly wrapping up at $40, like better than a red day. So I don't know. If there's an opportunity, I'm going to keep on trading. I don't mind. I'll take the risk if it's worth it. But other than that, I just don't know if I really feel the risk reward panning in any direction that I see fit. So I don't know. For now, I'm just kind of sitting on my hands a little bit. Well, technically, I'm standing, but I'm standing on my hands. Can you say that? No, that's weird. All right, there goes OCGN. Just broke VWAP. Again, like I was saying, possible double bottom around 1.8. So that could be a possible point of support. Even this kind of low 1.7 zone could be quite interesting. And we have this another area here. My problem is, this could just as easily get halted and then you're down on this one. So if you're looking to scalp OCGN, is it really worth it? But we'll see. Nice, Noah. Welcome, man. James saying WWR. What was the name of that one? West or something World. How has it been doing? West Water Resources. Yeah. What that company had their graphite mine. What happened to that? I haven't looked at WWR in a freaking weeks. Remember we were talking about buying this company for a pretty long time right here in the 4 or 5 area. Actually, we even traded this company, I think once in this 4 or 5 area, or that was a different ticker maybe. Yeah, it's building up a little bit of momentum here again, but there's no volume on this. I don't know, maybe being pumped. I don't really care for WWR too much. Beat Street Music says, what's up with the Laser? I'm down 1K. Yeah, I'm actually down a little bit on Laser today, but overall it's been beautiful. And this is a healthy pullback. Look, the volume is pretty much non-existent. Give it some time. LAZR is doing really, really nice. Overall, we're decently up on LAZR, and there's tons of upside on this one. So I wouldn't stress too much on that ticker. Look at OCGN doing exactly what we were kind of hoping for, but again, I didn't have the patience to join up on that one. Welcome to the team, King Bean. Welcome, welcome. Nice little bounce there. Who got that OCGN bounce? Pablo, GameStop. I don't get it. Just don't get it. That's funny, Jonathan. I'm nervous. I'm not really sure what that totally entitles. Today, it's hard not to have a little bit of FOMO if you're not very much in the green today. Just like me, I'm not very much in the green today. I'm just kind of holding on it there. It could have easily been a red day, easily been a small green day, could have easily been a big green day. It's just like, you know, if you just did a few things a little bit different today, I mean, that's always the case. But, you know, today specifically, because today was a very strong pre-market. The market open was also pretty strong, but it was quick. So it's a weird day. Booty bounce. OCGN's doing a bit of a booty bounce. SCPS being called out, SRNE being called out. This is one of those classic halt and run tickers. Nice move on SRNE, but this is one of those classic tickers I don't like trading usually because the rate of change is too slow. I know I sound probably really picky to anyone that's new here, but I'm not going to force something that I'm not a big fan of. Oh, Mike, tell me about it. You know what? I might even do it with the I might even do it with the unlimited account, maybe small size. I've been waiting for BFT to do exactly this. With our swing trade portfolio, we're fully allocated. BFT is a ticker that you guys know I've been looking at for quite some time. I do really like this one. Having a bit of a serious bottom bounce right now with pretty much no sell volume. Intraday, it does look like the volume's a little bit higher, but I tell you, this is a really good possible entry on this ticker. I could, in theory, sell my ADT position, but I like how this one's kind of been setting up for a good move now past 9. But, it's a little bit painful. What I could also do, I can start funding my swing trade portfolio on January 1st. It's a Roth IRA account, so I could put in another $6K in it. So the second January 1st happens, if BFT is not already full on moon status like QS, then I mean not BFT, BTF, BFT. No, hold on. Yeah, BFT. Sorry, I just got confused with the fully Transmind Acquisition Corp. So, what was I saying? Yeah, January 1st. Then I'll have more money to allocate. So it's kind of like a question: is it worth waiting? Probably worth waiting. I don't know. Oftentimes, the week before the market of the new year, there's a lot of volatility, specifically to the downside. People are tax harvesting. People are cutting their losses so they can write it off on expenses. People are doing a lot of adjustments. So often the first week or even weeks leading up to the market or the new year, there's a bit of sell-off. So I don't necessarily mind waiting so much, but lately the EV SPACs, they don't long. They kind of go... They kind of run without you, so that's a really bad way to trade, I know. But it's just been such an aggressive market with the EV SPACs. Although technically BFT is not as EV SPAC. It's a SPAC in the finance. It's a finance SPAC. So might not be the worst to wait. All right, let's give it a little bit longer here. Again, like I said before, I'll probably be wrapping up today a little bit earlier. But seeing if maybe there's another trade opportunity. FRSX actually looking pretty sweet here. Quick, nice pullback on that one. This would have been a great entry. I was rambling and missed that one. Good little breakout here. Watching FRSX. Thanks, Harley and Constantine. Let's calm down along FRSX. Not sure about the ticker CAN. I love FRSX, the way it moves. It's such a quick one. A little bit unfortunate that we missed that perfect pullback there. And I was not watching this one at the time. Having another sell-off here. I don't really think we're going to get like a 15% flush and a halt accumulation. There was the halt. So this one popped up right after the halt. Really good move there. AIV, no, I don't really have thoughts on that ticker. Trying to think right now in my head, the chances of the FRSX having a bit of a flush here is fairly high. OCGN really at a dangerous spot as well. A lot of sell volume on FRSX. I'd be very careful buying this pullback. Oh, it did hold that last attempt to break lower, so let's see if what that amounts to. No, it's still selling off. I don't feel comfortable trading this one. Just watching here at this point. Gabrielle, definitely feel free to put some more information on AIV in the Discord. I would love to check it out, man. Thanks for calling it out. I'm going to go ahead and write AIV as well, just so I look at it. But at the moment, I don't have a thought on it. I'm watching FRSX. This could be a really good pullback at this point because it tried to break several times. Boom. Okay, there was a quick move higher. Look at that, so fast. Got to break above 69. We'll have a nice little continuation here. There's the break of 69. Coming possibly back to 69, loading up on shares. Partial size entry. New minute starting soon. Looking for that break over 75. All right, well, I don't have any chill today. What is wrong with me? I don't know. I might honestly wrap it up here. Nice move there. 77. That's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, I had a big problem today with constantly closing before the breakout, and that's why I think my whole portfolio was so shaky today. I mean, you guys saw it right in the beginning of the stream. You know, I gave back like $200, then I made $200, and then I forgot what happened after that, but it was just really, really shaky. So I think it's because I have so much stuff in my mind today. I'm like thinking about what I need to pack in this in a few minutes. So it's just one of those days. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would call it FOMO, but I think it's just a lack of confidence or conviction behind my trade at the moment. I think that's really what it is. I don't necessarily think that was a FOMO trade. I think this was a really good setup overall, and I like that. I think FOMO would have been, you know, if there's a huge breakout and then I ended up buying at like 525. I think that would have been like a FOMO trade, but I think this was just, you know, a healthy pullback, bought on the pullback, was looking for the continuation, but I didn't have the conviction behind my trade right now to see the follow through. So not to mention FRSX, I don't typically like trading tickers when you look to the left and it's like a perfect flush. To me, that always makes me a little bit nervous that we're going to be seeing a similar situation. And to me, like, you know, making 2-3% with a possible situation to have, you know, a 10% downside move in a few seconds isn't really good risk reward. So I look at a ticker like that, I'm just like, ugh, you know, ugh. I gotta say, OCGN is holding this area very well. If anything, I don't know. I don't really want to trade this ticker, but I gotta say, it's only been down about 9% since the open. That's a very bullish sign. I don't like the fact that a lot of big red volume spikes and it's kind of consolidating to the downside below VWAP. This thing could easily give us another big sell-off like we had before, 20% sell-off. So again, I just don't see the risk reward in wanting to keep trading at this point because we might be, you know, stuck in a move like that very quickly. Yeah, FRSX, even though I left money on the table on this ticker, I feel like I would have got shaken out at a bad spot. I don't know. Not my best trading. Yeah, I took 3 cents a share on that one. So typically I'm looking for, profits. I call it a base hit is 4%. That's like 20 cents a share on a $5 stock. So I just took, 3 cents a share on a, pretty much a $4, almost $5 stock. So that was a scratch. So a scratch is when you get out or get in for either break even or small win, small loss. It's not very good. This whole month I've been trading a little bit scratchy for sure. If we just go here to the stats, I mean, you guys know it's a good month, but it's not like a month that I'm necessarily like super proud of. My average win, my average loss are almost identical. That means like my risk reward right now is 1-to-1. So it's not the best, but with a $5,000 position size so far this month, we're up over 100% based on our average position size. So it's been a good month, but it's like, a day like today could have been much better. There's a bit of that dip I was nervous about with FRSX. Thanks, James, and take care, man. Maybe you guys just gave me a bunch of FOMO today because I know some of you guys were just absolutely killing it with OCGN, and then I was like, all right, guys, here we go. I'm going to go trading it, and then had no chill. I don't know. All right, guys, it's 10:09. I'm going to actually go ahead and wrap up. We might still have some great continuation. Who knows? I just feel like I had this feeling in my head, if I keep trading, I'm going to end the day red. So, you know what? Me personally, I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, check out the Discord, guys, if you have not done so already. You'll see some good stuff in there, and I check it from time to time as well. Well, I check it every morning, but I can't comment on everything. So if you haven't done so, definitely go ahead and check it out. And OCGN, guys, it's popping back up. Who's going to be trading it? I want to hear some success stories. If you guys do keep trading OCGN or any of these tickers today, definitely drop some P&L wins. Drop your trade journal, documented trade win. Drop your screenshot, whatever, in the Discord. I would love to see what you guys were trading today. Yeah, I mean, we're getting some good movers today with some really nice upside potential. They just move so fast. I mean, this extremely tiny breakout here can give you 8%. That's beautiful. Whew. Whew, I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it. Good question, Han. Small cap Momo, yeah, that's the one. That's it. Small cap momentum. That's what we're doing here. So that's the channel. Don't forget, make sure you're looking under the stock trading, not the crypto trading. Sometimes I see like a whole bunch of conversations on day trading stocks in the crypto section, which isn't the end of the world, but it's probably extremely confusing to a lot of people. So the more guys, this is a perfect pullback right now in OCGN. Very low volume right here. Good chance of possible continuation. 230. I would be kind of careful buying this one, but I feel like I'm just careful with buying everything right now. So yeah, okay. That was probably a weird gut feeling I had. So this one's, we'll see. Yeah, probably if I better if I just don't talk and leave, because I'm not clear in my head today. Vermoli's still waiting for a good FRSX setup. I like it, man. OCGN, I'm not even going to trade it, but I'm having future FOMO is hitting me already just looking at OCGN. Whoo! Yeah, Gab, that's a very good point. Don't worry, Michael. I think everyone here probably feels that way, except the handful of people that actually did. All right, guys. Let's wrap it up here. Do I think OCGN can break $3? I would not take that off the table. OCGN is a freaking cracker and a half. Like, this thing is extremely explosive, even with such a big volume. I think it's actually kind of mind-blowing. So I really like what I'm seeing with OCGN. I would be a little bit nervous, getting stuck in one of these nasty flushes. It's having a hard time breaking above 2.5. We know that 2.5 has been huge past resistance, so we just want to keep that in mind. That's like the last major area of resistance. If we could break 2.5, I think we could run to 3. But I think at 3, we're going to see a big resistance again. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if tomorrow I log in, document my trades, and I'm like, oh my God, OCGN hit $5. I wouldn't be super surprised. I would be a little surprised if it broke 3. I wouldn't be super surprised if it broke 2.6. Just remember, this one was a very aggressive pre-market, and I think if I was this company, I mean, right now it probably wouldn't be the worst time to maybe do an offering. The thing is, like, this company was at 17. It needs to get its stock price much higher, because otherwise it was going to get delisted from the NASDAQ, and it doesn't want that either, especially now with this coronavirus partnership. So I don't know. It could have a good ways to go back to the upside. Super hard to say. but I'm not investing in OCGN. I'm just trying to trade price action, and right now the price action does look kind of interesting. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I really got to go because God knows what kind of silly stuff I'm going to do any second. All right, like always, guys, stay safe, make some awesome trades, make some extra good ones for me today. Keep me in your hearts. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow. Sweet. Peace out, guys. Toodles. Time to make another coffee.